Newness or novelty has been intriguing and fascinating to man since Neanderthal times. Novelty for us is excitement and exuberance, surprise and science, cheerfulness and joy, hope and happiness, boldness and buoyancy, positiveness and passion. Good evening to all dignitaries, guests, and delegates with great joy and immense exultation. With hearts brimming with joy and anticipation, we extend our warmest greetings and heartfelt welcome to this auspicious occasion. First of all, let's invoke the blessings of Almighty. For that, let's rise for a silent prayer. Please be seated. People are either born to be host or to receive welcome or born to be guest to receive welcome. I would now request Mr. Abdul Rahman, SNA Secretary, to greet the gathering.
Good evening, all distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, fellow students, and alumni. It's a great pleasure and honor that we gather here today for the release of 33rd edition of SHIPSTECHNIC by SNAS. On this auspicious occasion, we extend our warmest welcome to all of you. Welcome all. The journey of SHIPSTECHNIC has been a testament to the dedication, creativity, and expertise of our students, the support from the faculty, from the alumni, and each one sitting here. So each of the SHIPSTECHNIC edition, it reflects relentless pursuit of knowledge and innovative ideas that drive us to the future, the forward in the industry. As we release the SHIPSTECHNIC, we acknowledge the invaluable contributions of our authors, the editorial team, and all the students and faculty involved in bringing the journal to life. So, first of all, let me invite our chief guest, Mr. Shaji P. Janardhanan, sir, Chief General Manager, Water Transport, Kochi Metro. And next, welcome, sir. And next, I would like to invite our beloved head of the department, Dr. Satish Babu PK. Welcome, sir. And now I would like to invite Dr. K. Shivaprasad, sir. Welcome, sir. And I would like to invite Dr. P. Krishnanguti, sir. Welcome, sir. And last but not the least, I would like to welcome all the faculty, all the alumni, and all the students who have supported to, who are the part of this SHIPSTECHNIC, this journal, and who are all gathered here. Welcome all. Thank you.
Now I invite Dr. Satish Babu PK, head of our department, the driving force who guides and supervises various activities of our department, on stage to deliver presidential address.
Good evening. Chief guest of today's function, Mr. Shaji, Dr. Krishnanguti sir, Professor Shivaprasad, Dr. Ebenezer, Secretary Dostas, dear colleagues, alumni members, and members of the SNAS, and all those who are present here. The evening functions in the department is very nice to attend. Though we keep meeting for various functions in daytime, and so many functions happen in the department, but evening functions are very nice. I can see all happy faces. And at this occasion, I would like to say that The SNAS night was supposed to be held in last April, I think. But because of the department schedule, the 44th batch could not, isn't it? 44th batch could not conduct this SNAS night. They were held up with various programs. So I'm very thankful and that the 45th batch has taken up this task of releasing this 33rd edition of SHIPSTECHNIC and also conduct SNAS night. So I would like to compliment the editor, the editorial team members, and all those who have worked to make this technical magazine completed on time and getting released today. It is not an easy task because as a student, they have limitations. They have to go around, collect quality articles. They have to edit it, design it, and they have to get sponsorship for the cost. And a lot of activities are involved. And I'm very happy that the department students have put in their effort, and this SHIPSTECHNIC is coming out today. Though I have not seen the articles in detail, one look, it says there are a lot of articles by eminent professors, persons from the industry, and there are a couple of articles by the students. So I wish that the rich tradition of SNAS bringing out technical annual journal will continue. And I believe, I don't know whether I'm correct, we are the only students association which is bringing, is it true, sir? This law is also bringing. So I think the 33rd edition is going to get released today. And on behalf of everybody, I thank our chief guest for coming and agreed to come here and release this function. Thank you, Shaji. And you know that my speech I can't complete my speech without giving a small advice. You are doing very good. You are arranging everything, but time is the essence. So you know that Shaji is very good. He is very close to the department. You don't mind waiting. But when we are giving a time, we should stick to it. I think next time onwards, please, when you're arranging a function, let us do it on time. That will not only even the department, we should have a culture that that things should happen on time. So with these small words, I would like to compliment the SNAS secretary and his team for arranging this function, and look forward to meet you all during the dinner which will be followed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With immense pleasure, I now invite Dr. K. Shivaprasad, sir, our constant source of inspiration, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected Head of the Department, Dr. Satish Babu, our Chief Guest, Shaji Janardhanan, respected teacher, my teacher, Dr. P. Krishnankuti, alumni members, my dear students, scholars, and officers, and my colleagues. I was watching, today in the evening, I was watching Ashes series between Australia and England being held at Lord's Oval, Lord's. So suddenly one phone call came, and that phone call, that voice said, "I'm Abdul Rahman. I'm requesting you to give a felicitation in the SNAS night." I asked, what should I do? He said, SHIPSTECHNIC, the 33rd edition is being released. So I did not know what I should felicitate, because I don't have no clue about this 33rd edition. What are the content and what is it all about? So just like what our respected head said, I don't have any clue about that. So I will, the organizers who are supposed to facilitate me something, about this, they are asking me to felicitate. So I'm in a dilemma. I was in a dilemma, and I decided that I would narrate two incidents, one with cricket and one with SHIPSTECHNIC release. We had one physical director previously when I was here, and I used to play cricket also for the university. Once we went to Calicut University for inter-university match. I was a spin bowler then, and we had a that is, compared to other universities, we were nothing. We had a player called Joseph Singh from School of Management Studies, and our physical director, he never used to have any connection with cricket. He was a volleyball player. So he also accompanied us. So he was standing in the pavilion, and Calicut University, very strong team. They were having Ranji Trophy players also. So one ball was bowled, and that batsman, now it is batter, not batsman. That batter, because there is gender equality, now the term has been changed to batter, not batsman. So that batter, he draw the ball to covers. You may be knowing all this terminology. So the ball was going to deep cover, and Joseph Singh was fielding that in that position, cover position. That ball went through his legs. So that was a misfield. And he started following the ball towards the boundary. In the meantime, he lost his cap. That flew away. So instead of following the ball, he went for the cap. That is not a joke. Suddenly, our physical director, he came out of the pavilion and demonstrated like this: timeout. There is no timeout in cricket. That is only in some other games. He asked Joseph Singh to come back. I don't want Joseph Singh to be there. Please come back. So this was a connection between cricket, our physical director, and me. So this is as a joke I am telling. Another felicitation that I'm going to give is related to SHIPSTECHNIC. I don't know whether that was any of you were witnessing that release. This was arranged haphazardly. Nobody was there to release. But for SNAS night or some function, we got a celebrity. One film star was there. So that was a lady. So SNAS people asked her to release the SHIPSTECHNIC. So somebody was there, I think Vice Chancellor or somebody was there. He was giving her the SHIPSTECHNIC to that lady, that actress, celebrity. So that was all well covered with beautiful, colorful paper and all. It was taken out and given to her and asked. She was asked to give it to Vice Chancellor as release. But this actress, this celebrity, she did not know what was releasing. She received the SHIPSTECHNIC and she was slightly embarrassed what to do. She took it and released it to the ground. So her releasing, that meaning for her it was released, it was dropped down and released to the ground. So that was inside this table, and nobody could recognize what was happening there because they thought it was a mistake. And I went there and collected and gave back to the organizers and said, please request that actress to release it properly, that releasing. So this was one of the instances where that lady was not given enough awareness on what should be done. So when you do something, I'm going to that, when you do something, you take your own time, arrange it properly, make aware others what are they supposed to do. So if that is missing, then the entire charm of the program will be lost. So as Dr. P.K. Satish Babu said, be planned and come with some agenda. So the agenda should be known to all others those who are attending. These are two instances that I plan to give to you before you, and all the best, because as he said, it is a big printing something out and publishing it is a big job. Without mistakes, with attraction, if you publish something, that is a big thing, big celebration. So you are going to celebrate that release, and all the best for Society of Naval Architecture students. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. P. Krishnakutty, sir, Emeritus Professor and proud alumni of our department, to say a few words.
Yeah, good evening to all of you. HOD Dr. Sadish Babu, Shaji, Shivaprasad, Dr. Ebenezer, and others. It's a nice evening, particularly by weather-wise, no raining. Maybe I'm here as a member of the alumni, not as a teacher. Alex is there. Alex, I've just noted you. Yeah, I think I remember one of the instances of writing a paper in SHIPSTECHNIC, the first volume, and maybe the last paper in that, about ferrocement applications in shipbuilding. I don't know whether you have that volume with you. I was keeping it for a long time. You have it. Okay. And maybe after that, I think I've written one paper on ship interaction, hydrodynamic interaction between ships. So I know it's difficult for the people who organize this SHIPSTECHNIC, difficult to get purpose, and also it's difficult to get it reviewed. Suppose if you're giving it for review, and then organizing the funding for that, it's done free of cost and all that. So the effort behind is deeply appreciated. And this is a 33rd volume, right? Which is coming out. It looks like that means you missed some years without the SHIPSTECHNIC. So I recall, that is one of the major activity of SNAS and Society of Naval Architecture students of this department. That society is unique in nature, unlike in many of the other educational institutions where we may not find organization which go into the professional coordination and activities. So that's a good thing, and I think it's also aligning with the Alumni Association of Ship Technology Department. And Ship Technology Department Alumni Society, again, unlike other institutions, it's a big family. It's growing year by year. So keeping the relations and contacts very well, which in turn actually is helping the department. So I also recall to mention this. I think Mr. N.R. Krishnamur was the first secretary of SNAS, and I think in our batch, second batch, I think Ajit Shankar, Alex, am I right? Ajit Shankar was the SNAS secretary, and so subsequent batches I don't remember exactly. So this has been carried forward by the younger generations, is continuing there with the society activities and technical this SHIPSTECHNIC release and all that. So I congratulate all the people behind it and wish all the best. Thank you.
As a humble beginning towards empowerment of our society through technology to create a better tomorrow, we are delighted to present to you the release of the latest edition of SHIPSTECHNIC, a journal that sails on the waves of innovation and technological excellence in the maritime world. SHIPSTECHNIC, the annual technical journal of the Department of Ship Technology, Cochin University of Science and Technology, explores groundbreaking insights into the maritime industry, including shipbuilding and offshore engineering. It dives into a treasure trove of cutting-edge research articles penned by prominent experts and scholars from the maritime industry. SHIPSTECHNIC not only seeks to inform, but also to inspire and ignite conversations that lead to positive change within the maritime domain. Without any further delay, I would humbly request our Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Mr. Shaji P. Janardhanan, Chief General Manager of Kochi Water Metro, to officially release SHIPSTECHNIC. I request Mr. Shaji P. Janardhanan to present SHIPSTECHNIC's 33rd edition to Dr. Sadish Babu sir and Dostar Secretary Commander Deepak Sebastian sir. Now I request the Honorable Chief Guest to say a few words.
The bad thing is that time is flying. The good thing is I am the pilot. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my dear friends, wonderful evening to everyone. I mentioned about time because Honorable Head of the Department has mentioned about the time. In fact, when it comes to alumni as SNAS, I would like to narrate one incident where Girish was there, Alex Marsh was there. We were the club officers of the alumni, so not the club, the alumni office bearers in the Middle East, MAST, Middle East Alumni of Ship Technology. One of the things that regularly used to happen in the meetings where we used to keep the meeting at a particular time, say 2 o'clock on a Friday. Friday was a holiday in the Middle East. So we declare it as 2 o'clock. And by the time it starts, it will be around 3. By the time everyone comes to the meeting, it will become 3 o'clock. And when we became the office bearers, we decided that we will start the meeting in time. There are people who are there who are part of such decisions. There, we started the meetings exactly on the time announced, irrespective of the number of people present. And initially, we faced a few office bearers only came. The members, as usual, used to come. Then later, we used to have at least in a month, one meeting. And later, people realized that we are starting the meeting. They are coming late. They are literally feeling embarrassed that their opinions are not being considered. We are going ahead with the meeting. And a few months, maybe after 3 months or something, people have started coming in time. And that was a good example that we set. I'm not boasting or anything. We have people here. That's why I said there are people who were party to such committees. And we have established to start the meeting on time. The next thing came to my mind about alumni is, okay, before I go to that SNAS part, that is one of the reasons why we always talk about time. I try to meet the time whenever it is possible, unless something happens, emergency. I try to be there on time whenever I'm committed to do it. And so it is not impossible. As I said, everybody in this world is given 24 hours. Some people say, I don't have time. I can't trust that, because everybody has the same time. How are you setting the priority is the thing. So if you set a priority that I want to attend this meeting at 7 o'clock, you will leave the rest of the things and be here before 7 o'clock. That is how we need to plan the time. Now, another incident that came to my mind when we talked about SNAS is, I remember when we joined the college in 1988. Satish is my classmate. Satish was also there. We were just talking about it. The first anchorage of the department was conducted. We were the first years, and the super seniors of, or I think it is 11th batch. 11th batch conducted the anchorage, just 1 year junior to them.
We were supposed to conduct, but we didn't.
Yeah, the 11th batch conducted the anchorage, and we, the freshers, as part of the ragging and all, we used to be sent out for putting the paste on the advertisements and the sticking the notices on the in Alua and all. We were just telling, we were there in Alua to put the sticker of the anchorage in the midnight. So the committed people were there since then. The anchorages, I don't know how many anchorages were held after. That was a huge success. In fact, that was started against the talent time that was being held by the SMS. But we were a big hit. All the colleges from all over Kerala, engineering colleges and the other colleges also, I believe, had come and participated, and that was a big success. And even now the anchorages are being held. Now the SHIPSTECHNIC. I'm called here to publish the SHIPSTECHNIC. So I have to speak something about SHIPSTECHNIC also. There also, our batch also had published SHIPSTECHNIC. Sajindra Kumar was the SNAS secretary from our batch. We also had gone, the trouble that is taken by the people for publishing such a magazine was not small. It is, the effort has to be recognized. The effort that Abdul Rahman and team have put in, probably the batch before, that's what I understood. The 44th batch was supposed to be publishing this journal, as I understand. The efforts, whoever it is, the efforts that was put in by the batch members, the naval architecture students, are commendable. It is not possible to publish such a big magazine in such a format without putting efforts. That efforts need to be recognized. And there was a lot of things. There were a lot of other things also SNAS used to do. Onam is coming. When we were having the Onam SNAS, we were having the control of the SNAS. We had an Onam celebration. That was, EMS sir was the head of the department at that time. And we had the Onam in front of, we had all the games possible, including idli eating competition. Across, it was interdepartmental one. And the one from the SMS, one Alan, somebody who ate the maximum idlis on that day, in front of our department, it was conducted. And we had the Kalandali particular Kendalo. It was all there in the outside, here, in front of the department. So that Onam and all will not go from our mind. And the way the people, the SNAS members participated and to get the things done, it was a huge effort that we had put in. So SNAS has plenty of opportunity for improving their leadership skills, soft skills, all those kind of skills that they have, that they want to develop as part of being developed as a technical person. That is possible and can be organized by the SNAS. And the alumni around are always supportive and will be supportive going forward as well. I'm sure, because all these people, I'm saying Sham after a long time. Yeah, he's into films. He's no more into naval architecture. So there are people who are into various fields, not only in naval architecture and shipbuilding. So supports are available around. Try to utilize it and get more and more activities of SNAS organized. We all will be there. And today's evening program, maybe Satish was mentioning the evening night programs are always memorable. Maybe one of the reasons why this is published because of me. Because I had told that to 2 o'clock. It was planned at 2 o'clock, and then I said I won't be able to reach by 2 o'clock, and it was changed to night. That's good for all of us, right? Evening, night program. So Girish has come because it was in the night. So many people have come because it is in the night. So let us enjoy and have a very good time. I wish all the very best to the SNAS for publishing this special magazine, 33rd edition of SHIPSTECHNIC. And I wish they will have more such programs this year at least. We'll see this year, and we'll see every year coming forward. Thank you very much. Back to the MC.
ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ അധ്യക്ഷന്റെ പ്രസിഡന്റിന്റെ സമ്മതത്തോടു കൂടി ഞാൻ ടൈം ഷാജി പറഞ്ഞതിന്റെ അതിനെ അനുബന്ധിച്ച ഒരു കാര്യം പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. ഞങ്ങള് ഈ ആങ്കറേജ് ഞങ്ങളായിരുന്നു നടത്തേണ്ടിയിരുന്നത്. Forgive me, naval students, you will get a translation afterwards. അപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങള് അത് അന്ന് ഇവിടുത്തെ ഹെഡ് ഓഫ് ദി ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ഒരു പത്മശ്രീ കിട്ടിയ പരമാനന്ദൻ എന്ന ഡയറക്ടർ ഓഫ് നേവൽ ഡിസൈൻ ആയിരുന്നു. പത്മശ്രീ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഒരു ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കാൻ വരുന്ന, എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഒരു പത്മശ്രീ പഠിപ്പിക്കാൻ വരും. ആ സമയത്ത് അദ്ദേഹം ഈ ടൈം മാനേജ്മെന്റിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ നിന്ന് ഇവിടേക്ക് ഈ വഴിയാണ് വരിക. അന്ന് ഈ ഡോറില്ല. 9 മണിക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ വരും. അപ്പൊ പരമാനന്ദൻ അവിടെ ഡോറിലുണ്ടാവും. അങ്ങേരുടെ കയ്യിലൊരു വാച്ച് ഉണ്ട്. ആ വാച്ചില് ഞങ്ങളെ 9 മണിക്ക് വരുന്നവരെ ചൂണ്ടിക്കാണിച്ചിട്ട് പറയും, ഞങ്ങൾ നോക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൽ 9:10 അങ്ങേരുടെ വാച്ചില്. എന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങേരെ ഒരു അലർച്ചയുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾറെഡി 19:15, യു ഗെറ്റ് ഔട്ട്. 9 മണിക്ക് വരുന്നവരെ 9:10 എന്ന് ടൈം വാച്ചിൽ കാണിച്ച് 9:15 എന്ന് ഷൗട്ട് ചെയ്യും. ടീച്ചർമാരെ ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ അങ്ങനെ വരട്ടും. പത്മശ്രീ ആയിരുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് 9:15 ഞങ്ങൾ 9 o'clock വരുമ്പോൾ 9:15 കാണിക്കുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മളെല്ലാം 8:45 വരാൻ തുടങ്ങി. അതാണ് ആ പത്മശ്രീയുടെ ടൈം മാനേജ്മെന്റ്. ആ ടൈം മാനേജ്മെന്റിലാണ് ഈ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. 9 മണിക്ക് വരുന്നതിന് പകരം 8:45 വരിക. അദ്ദേഹം കാണിച്ച ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആണത്. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Mohammed Abrar, former SNAS secretary, to say a few words.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Shai sir, our beloved Head of Department, Satish Babu sir, faculty members, alumni, and your students. Good afternoon. This is indeed my pleasure to speak in front of you because I know the work we have done behind the stages. It's been like 6-7 months catching the sponsors, writing all these going behind all these authors, getting the articles and finishing off the design. It's a huge task. And I would like to thank everyone who has helped us in this journey. First of all, I would like to thank our HOD who has always been with us. And one person I would like to especially mention in this occasion is the SNAS editor, the SNAS editor of our batch, Ashwin. Unfortunately, he has not been able to attend in this occasion, but his thoughts, his sweats, his blood is the result of this 33rd edition of our SHIPSTECHNIC, and you can actually, I can actually feel the effort we've been putting through. And I would like to especially mention Ashwin on this occasion. And of course, my batchmates who has been very supportive to us through all the occasion, and the sponsors who had kind-heartedly supported through us all these hard times. And our juniors, who has done most of the work and helped us in creating this dream a grand success. Thank you all. I know the time is so short and you have been out of your patience. I apologize, and have a great day. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of SNAS, I request Dr. Sadish Babu sir to hand over a small token of gratitude to Shaji sir. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Now I invite Mohammed Sebi, SNAS editor, to deliver vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. I know that you are not expecting some long words from me because you are all very eager to be part of the cultural program that is going to be happening after this. So I don't want to extend my words or say long things about these things. Okay, for me, being part of this editorial team was a very great experience, and we had to go through a lot of things and activities during the making of this edition of SHIPSTECHNIC. So we had to, I think the one thing that puts apart this department from other colleges or other universities is that we are being involved in many things, like securing the sponsorships and going through the technical papers and collecting them, contacting the authors, sponsors, companies, and at last publishing this whole thing. It was a very great and novel experience for us, and I think that is what this department gives, especially for the students, apart from the academics. That is what makes ourselves, our character, our behavior, our whatever things that may be. Okay, moving forward to the duty bestowed upon me, I'd like to thank our chief guest, Shai sir, for being here, for his valuable time, insightful thoughts, and his very nostalgic memories of the days that he was in here. And with that, an apology from our side for the event being late because we had to deal with some unexpected time delays and all those things. And next, I would like to thank our HOD, Dr. Satish Babu sir. He's been very supportive through the conduction of all these events and all these activities. And next, I would like to thank our beloved Professor Krishnangutti sir for his thoughts and guidance and everything. And also our Professor Shivaprasad sir for his very nostalgic memories and very guidance through all these years. And most importantly, I would like to thank all the alumni and my colleagues and students, everyone who is present over here, for making this event a grand success. And I hope that you are going to enjoy the cultural night that is going to happen in the front yard of this department. And let's enjoy. That's it.
Thank you each and every one of you present here. Now I request everyone to be there at main stage